crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, and it is the 2nd of the month, and you know what day that is. It is SheetLoad Day, and I am coming to you today with the April 2022 SheetLoad of cards, and here's the printable. You can get the printable from Call Me Crafty Owl's YouTube channel. I will have that link down below. And this edition is a fun fold mini slimline card using your 6x6 paper pad. And you will use up the whole sheet of 6x6 paper. You will have no leftover. So that is fabulous. So, as usual, Alicia has a fabulous sketch, and it yields 8 cards. This is the sketch and what pieces they are, and then she gives you what supplies you need, how many cards it yields, the dimensions if you want to make a single card, and then some alternatives, ways to make your card, and then the cutting guide. And she has the cutting guide, exactly how to make your card bases this time, because there's a trick to making your card bases, how to cut your 6x6 pattern papers, and then how to cut an additional piece that you will need. And this additional piece that you'll need, you can definitely use scraps, or if you have any scrap pattern papers, you could pull those in. So anyhow, I have used from Not Too Shabby. This was a box of the month a few months ago, and I think it was February. Yes, February's box of the month. And we had this bunny ears paper in it. And so I have used some of the bunny ears paper and some of the ephemera. And guess what? Jamie over at Not Too Shabby Shop still has a couple of paper pads left. I forgot to check before I started making the video, but I will have definitely have the paper pads listed down below. She only has, I think, 2. So you know, let's sell her out of these this paper pad. And I will link the ephemera down below if she has any available. And so that's what I used for my cards. I used the bunny ears paper pad and the ephemera. The sentiments was in the ephemera, and the eggs I used. And then I pulled out some gems from my stash. So that is how the card is made. So that is card number 1. Then card number 2, I kind of altered these 2 cards go together. I kind of, you know, this was the front side and then this was the back side. And so I kind of changed it up so they would be kind of different. And and then the same with this one. I did that on all of them. I used the front side and the back side and kind of changed it up. So used the ephemera pieces on this, Happy Easter, and then the eggs and the bunny ears. And then there was some sentiment pieces, or some sentiment pieces in the ephemera, and then I used those. And that's this one. So I have the front side and the back side, and then this was a scrap left over from when I made cards the first time, so I used that for the kind of the other little piece to go with the white piece that was supposedly the sentiment piece, but my ephemera had sentiments on them, so I kind of just used it like that. And then these 2 pieces kind of same thing, front side, back side. And then on these two cards, I used the pink gems instead of the purple gems. The other two, the other 6 cards, that they were all purple. This one says hip hop hooray. No, it says hop hop hooray. And I just loved making these cards. I think they came out so really sweet. And I have Easter nursing home card donations that I need to make. I know you're probably surprised that I did not use Doodlebug today, but I just felt like this was what I wanted to use today. So there are my 8 cards. And I do want to show you, I made 3 bonus cards. Now, they were bonus cards because, not because I had any leftovers, but of pattern paper, but they were bonus cards because I had 3 leftover ephemera pieces that were too big for this orientation. So I turned my cards to be vertical, and I know they won't stand up, but you could put them up on a stand or something, because these won't stand up, because, you know, I made them exactly like these, you know, and this one will stand up like that, but this one you'd have to lean it against something to stand up if you wanted to display it. So anyhow, I used the piece of ephemera that was the like tiered tray, and then on these I kind of added something like this one. I didn't feel like it needed a sentiment, so I added a little flag right here, and then I still used some gems. And then this one is the little wizard gnome, and I did have a piece of ephemera that said Happy Easter, so I added my flag and sentiment piece there. And then my last bonus card was, I had the little gnome house, the Easter gnome house, and then this Happy Spring piece of pattern paper, or sentiment, ephemera. And then I put the little flag right there. So those were my 3 bonus cards to go with my sheet load. Again, not because I had any leftover pieces of paper, but I had those 3 leftover ephemeras that, well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leftover ephemera that these 3 pieces would not go on those cards because they were too big. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.